Wilfred George Lambert FBA was a historian and archaeologist, a specialist in Assyriology and Near Eastern archaeology. Early life. Lambert was born in Birmingham, and, having won a scholarship, he was educated at King Edward's School, Birmingham. He obtained 2 degrees in Classics and Oriental Languages at Christ's College, University of Cambridge. Academic career. Lambert taught and researched at the University of Birmingham for 30 years, during which period he made weekly trips to work on deciphering cuneiform tablets in the British Museum. After retirement he worked with the museum on their catalogue of the Western Asiatic Seals project, dealing with the inscriptions on the seals. In January 2010, Professor Lambert and Drive Irving Finkel identified pieces from a cuneiform tablet that was inscribed with the same text as the series cylinder. Lambert was an external consultant for the Chicago Assyrian Dictionary. His work, Introduction, the transmission of the literary and scholarly texts in cuneiform texts in the Metropolitan Museum of Art II, literary and scholastic texts of the first millennium BC, was used as background material for the Higher Education Academy's project, Knowledge and Power in the Neo-Assyrian Empire. He was also noted for his new discoveries in relation to the Gilgamesh text. Personal life. Lambert was a Christadelphian and a conscientious objector. From 1944 he worked in a horticultural nursery north of Birmingham in lieu of military service and supervised Italian prisoners of war in their work. Later, in his spare time, he was editor of one of his church's quarterly magazines. Appointments and memberships. 1959–64, Associate Professor and Chair of Oriental Seminary, Johns Hopkins University. 1970–93, Professor of Assyriology, University of Birmingham. Lambert was elected a Fellow of the British Academy in 1971. He was also a presenting member of the Rencontre Assyriologique Internationale. Bibliography. This is a partial bibliography. Books Morals in Ancient Mesopotamia, Jabericht 15. Ex Oriente Lux. pp. 184–196. Babylonian Wisdom Literature 1960. A New Babylonian Theogony and Hesiod W. G. Lambert and Peter Walcott. Cadmos 4 pp 64–72. Ancient Near Eastern Seals in Birmingham Collections. Atrahasis, The Babylonian Story of the Flood by W. G. Lambert, A. R. Millard, and Miguel Civil. Catalogue of the Cuneiform Tablets in the Kouyunjik Collection of the British Museum. Art of the Eastern World by Gezafeyevari, W. G. Lambert, Ralph H. Pinder Wilson, and Marion Wenzel. The Qualifications of Babylonian Diviners W. G. Lambert in Festschrift für Eichelburger, Cuneiform Texts in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Volume 2, Literary and Scholastic Texts of the First Millennium BC, edited by Iris Parr and W. G. Lambert, Babylonian Oracle Questions, Eyes and Bronze, 2007. In honor of Wisdom, Gods and Literature, Studies in Assyriology in honor of W. G. Lambert by Wilfred G. Lambert, A. R. George Irving L. Finkel 2002-462 pp. Conference Papers Babylonian Siege Equipment. 52e Rencontre Assyriologique Internationale. Krieg und Frieden im Alten Vorderasien, Munster. 17–21 July 2006. Book Reviews. Review of Erika Reiner, Astral Magic in Babylonia in the Journal of the American Oriental Society, 1999. Review of Charles Penglay's Greek Myths and Mesopotamia, Parallels and Influence in the Homeric Hymns and Hesiod, 1997, in the Journal of the American Oriental Society.